Bateman is the motion man. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Coming across the field on target to Brown. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st down, here's Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Looking downfield for Coleman.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and you know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
Reload. Rocco switch.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16. On the handoff, it's Irvin. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again here with Irvin. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got...
Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up starting this drive inside the red zone.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Right back to Irving. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On red.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, run.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, Lion. Dirty left.
Now here's Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Second and 7. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Dolphins will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Lisa 24.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
On red. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a four-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation I think is a huge win. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. To throw is Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Sanders' kick is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, go, go!
Here's H.A. 2nd and a yard.
Rip, 23.
Once again, it's Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Back to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
A tight end in motion now. They'll toss it here to Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Lisa, 24. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's taken in by Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter, easy. 30 left.
For a Miami Dolphins.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On red.
On the carry, here's Achane. Third and 5.
Think right. Silver.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, faking the give. Yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Ready.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, run. Here we go, son.
They'll run with Achane. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, Lion. It's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, go.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
Kill.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
So, 3 quarters now in the book.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Okay, ready.
3rd and a yard.
Rip, 23.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead.
Bills 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lax.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Coleman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 53 yards.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Bills. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Bills 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
On the jump.
Hey, hey, hey.
Here's a give to Achane. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, yeah. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
Slot man in motion right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Here we go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Buffalo.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Ready! Go street! Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Set go!
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
They'll run right here. It's Achan. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go, let's go! Silver!
A run up the middle with Achan. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On red. Here we go.
Now, H.A. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Hey, run!
On the handoff, this is H.A. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Hey, Lion!
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
All right, let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's H.A.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Rip, 23.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Something's up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here.